Welcome back, I'm the Oddnight Builder. Ever buy one of those cloth shelf units for your closet and get disappointed when gravity took over and the whole thing started to sag? No? Well, I am. And I aim to make the pallet behind me here and some scrap wood out back and make a better one. Okay, so here's the measurements of the original. It has 6 shelves with a 9 by 10 space. The most I can go wide is 10 inches. I was thinking about making it deeper instead of 1 foot, going about 14 inches and then moving the hanger part forward and then maybe screwing in here and somewhere in the center and then having bracing in the bottom and the center where the bracing will meet the bracing for the shelving here, here, and here, and so on. 4'9" seems to be a good height. I may make it a little higher, but 4'9" seems to work for now. This pallet had a lot of 1/4 inch wood. When hammering out staples, do so on a hard work surface. If you need an example, see my prior videos. When it comes time to pull them out, I use my hammer handle as a fulcrum to pull out the 2-inch staples. Why? Because physics. Repeat 150 times on average. I started by planing each pallet board to a nice, smooth finish. I began cutting the 2x4 supports into 14-inch lengths. I then placed a stop block at 9 inches and began cutting the shelves. I then cut the back and side pieces to a length of 5 feet. This way the shelving would be way easier to space out. I wanted to try gang sanding, which is achieved by placing all the boards on a flat surface, clamping them together, and flipping them over. From there you can sand the edges much faster. You then flip them back and do the reverse side with the same procedure. I then went back and sanded off any burrs that were left behind by the planer. After all, I don't want my shirts to stick to anything. I then cut the 2x4s to a width of 1 1/8 inch. This way they would match the height. Since I had a nice smooth edge from the recent cut, I decided to use that for the other support. I pre-drilled the holes for the 1.5" screws I was going to place into the supports. This way they wouldn't crack when I placed the screws. I then placed the screws. I started to construct my mini pallets. A job well done if I do say so myself. Look, a pallet! I started building the sides with 1.5" brads. I'm showing this fast because it took a while to place 3 brads per plank end. I moved on to the back, overlapping the side bits with the back panels. I placed the shelves at the designated 1 foot increments, and I used 3 brad nails per slat per shelf. I used one of my larger clamps to tighten the sides around the shelving, and I then used my speed square to ensure that the other side would be nice and tight so that I could nail it in on the other side. This is the end result. Isn't it beautiful? Your opinions may vary. I then placed the hangers and slid the rack into place. I finished it up by screwing in the wall supports. And there you have it, a gravity-defying closet shelf rack. So that wraps up this build. I decided to leave the closet rack unstained because I like the natural look as opposed to a stained look for my closet. I would have gone wider, at least to about 14 inches instead of 10, if it wasn't for this pesky thing. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Until next build, I'm the Oddnight Builder. On this episode of Pimp My Closet. So I hear you like pallets. Yes I do. Well, we decided we're going to make mini pallets, lay them in a palletized fashion, and make the whole thing out of pallet wood. Palletception.